Hi, everyone. He's Eddie Olczyk. Ray Ferraro will be coming along in just a moment, and I'm Mike Emmerich, and here we are again. It's back-to-back games, and so there hasn't been much time to rest. As a coach, how do you manage everything?
Well, it's very important that you use all four lines. You use your complement of 6 defensemen. I think it's also up to the players as well, Doc, to have short shifts. You can't get caught out there for a minute and a half or 2 minutes. You got to make sure you have discipline in your game, but that'll be a real key in the outcome of this game.
Portland's a veteran club. They have been in these situations before many a times. There are no excuses. Everybody's got back-to-backs on their schedule. These second games and back-to-backs are difficult, but you got to gut it out and find a way to win this game.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. He gets the nod in goal tonight despite a loss in the last game. You got to have faith, and the coaches have placed it in him. It was not just a loss last time, it was a decisive one. So let's see. And the opening face-off is here. And we have just begun.
The Blazers didn't play well enough to get the win in their last game. Their coaches asked them to get back to their game tonight.
Stood up there. Puck loose, now picked up.
This rookie would love to find the back of the net, Doc.
Nice work done with the stick there. Skill play by Pouliot. Passing one off now to Stewart. The Blazers skated up on the side. Taken over again. Skating up the center zone wing. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. And it's all perfect tip by the stick. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Handled in the corner by Setaguchi. And the pickup. The Blazers through the neutral zone have possession. Fires. Great glove hand. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Well, there's no surprise there, Doc. We expected a physical game. The contest will be aggressive from start to finish. There's an early hit to set the tone.
Crosses that line. And at an angle to Valimaki. Chip to Oduya. Strong wrister. Shot it high.
He was in the right area of the ice there. You got to make the goaltender work.
He takes that point pass. Fires. Scooped up by Oduya. The Blazers shifting gears back in their own end. In with it now. Wrister from the slot. At least he protected his goaltender. Chicago's in control of the puck up the wing. Puck grab, they've got it ready. Shoots, outstanding save, difficult opportunity.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Gathered up again by Oduya. The Blazers are at the wing in neutral ice. On the outside, a shot. Gains the zone. Tries to get it on net. Save. With the game stopped, let's hear from Ray.
These games are always tricky to handicap because one of the teams has traveled a long way, likely in the middle of a road trip, to get to this game. You have to be really careful about saying which team is better when they play just once or twice in the regular season.
Thanks very much, Ray. Puck over the glass, and we get a stoppage of play because of that.
The front office team was overhauled during the offseason, and they've assembled what they feel is a team that can go somewhere. Let's get this season going.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Gains that offensive line. Decides to head for the corner. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. The Bulls have it along the side at mid-ice. With a shot. Matheson's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. Goalie to the bench, arm still in the air. Substitution made. Whistle is blown, and a man with guilt all over his face is going to the box. Portland's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Chicago's power play will have its first chance of the game.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play can give you that advantage.
Gives it to the point. To the half wall. Centering pass. Score! And it's his first one.
Goal number 1 for that rookie. Congratulations. One of many, I'm sure.
There's not one facet of the game that this rookie hasn't shown that's in his toolbox. He's been on the body. He's shown some skill. He's made some nice plays. Shot the puck really well. I've liked this game.
Well, he's made the team better, and he, for himself, has collected a milestone for his career. And the first one, his first goal. Puck drop, face-off one, and the winger stepped right in. To the point it comes. In that defensive zone, an important play. Gets that pass, and now will he give one? That is defense. Solid defensive play. Pitching this one to Bergdorfer. Takes that pass behind the net. Looks ahead. Good intercept in his own end. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? Waffle boarded. Moving it to Setaguchi. And he steps across the line. Back in his defensive end to get it. Skates it into the zone. A big hit in open ice. Another reason to like this game tonight.
Now that is a solid hit in the middle of the ice. The puck carrier drops his head for just a moment.
Wow, that's got to be a call. That's got to be a penalty, and that's got to be an answer from the other team.
I don't know how he got up after being on the receiving end of that hit. Just gliding back to the bench now.
Waits from the corner. Great job in his own end with that interception. Laid on to Setaguchi. He just flat out missed it. The Blazers carry through center. And he gains the zone. Slot shot. Hit the post with the shot. Heads along the boards. Steps in from the neutral zone. Shoots. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Score!
It's presenting himself pretty largely here. However, there's still room for the puck to beat him.
The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. Goes back deep for it. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down. Glove save. Nice.
You'll never forget your first goal. You got so much adrenaline pumping through your body. Everybody's whacking you on the back, and it seems like everybody enjoys someone's first.
Period is 20 minutes. We're just past 10. 2 goals have been scored both by one team.
Puck dropped in the log jam, and the winger reached in and got it.
Lets it go. Remarkable stop. That's great defense. Portland setting up an offense from the wing. A howitzer rang it off the post. Parked in the slot. Beside the line. Fires. Great save. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him. They won that draw. Perfect wrister. Save there.
With what to get for that person in your family who's got an upcoming birthday? Don't forget, you can visit our team store for all the latest selections of jerseys, shirts, hats, and other collectibles.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger.
Picks it up back there. Is able to move on in. Tremendous hit.
That's a solid hit. Nowhere to lean against the boards there.
Has it in his own end. Huge hit. Shuts that offense right off. He loads it up. Stick save. A tough one to follow.
Mason's pretty fortunate there. He makes the stop on that deflected shot. He's moving one way and has to go back to the other.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff.
Takes that pass from the other point. Picks it up in his own end. Brings a shot. Terrific point-blank save.
He's locked in now. Great save.
Well, the goalie will take these all day. His save percentage goes up. Click, click, click with muffins like this to stop.
From the faceoff, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing.
Using the point. He's got it. Sails it. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Gotten quickly back. Great chance, but he missed.
Wasn't too far off, but ultimately not on the net.
Nicely received at the point. Hammers one. Recollected. Chicago's looking to head man up the wing. Read that play in his own end. And he gains the zone. Got it at the point. Cut that pass in his own end. Steps across that line. Got it in his own end. Portland's carrying it up the wing. Fires a shot. Loud pad save. Got it back out of the zone. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first.
Pretty easy stop. Once he's in the butterfly, he can slide side to side and control the rebound.
They took that draw and won it. Up to the point. Collected by Benoit. one was.
You think you have your helmet strapped on tight enough. Sometimes that chin strap's just not good enough.
Reads the play and keeps it.
When you have a lead, you want to make sure plays. They've done that most of the night. This is not the time to try a hope play.
Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Oh, what a terrific save in close.
Well, that's not challenging in the least. The goaltender's able to make the stop. He's got a clean line to see it. There's no challenge there.
A little under 4 minutes to be played here in the first. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Portland's got it. Shoots one. The Bulls in control of the puck through the neutral zone. Looks ahead to start something. Corralled it again. Has it picked up. The Blazers with possession through the neutral zone. Pass attempt to Stewart. Tremendous job done defensively there with a poke check. Driving in from no man's land. Gets behind the net and looks to the front. Not a free puck now. Portland's along the wing at center ice. Quick wrister. Good save there.
The 50-50 draw in the third period. Grab your tickets for a chance at the grand prize.
Oh, he'll take shots like that all night. Keep feeding him those muffins. He's going to stop every one of them.
Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Nah, that pass has got to be better than that. Everybody has to get back. Lettinen's able to keep this play moving. Portland skating from the neutral zone. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Has it back deep. Nearing the final minute of play. Takes it right back. Seeks the corner. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. Slid to Pouliot. Blocked. Chicago's moving the puck up the wing. Lets it go. That's a good pad save. Outstanding save with a glove. Gathered up by Pouliot. Carries it on in from center. Got it right back. And he is reefed.
Ooh, that one's going to hurt. You get jolted in open ice, it hurts.
First period stats are final. We'll have some more entries as the second and third periods are forthcoming. Chicago's got a pair, and they lead 2-0.
Fans, don't forget to find those draw boxes throughout the arena for
Setaguchi's goal took it from a 1-goal game to a 2-goal advantage. Intermission is next. "20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead." Edzo, what did you think of the first?
Portland's coming out of the intermission knowing they didn't have a lot of possession time in the first. If they get on the attack, they will open up more scoring chances.
And the middle frame has begun. Whoa, what a play! Takes it in from the neutral zone. Turned on net. Oh, pad stop on the redirect. Really good job by the defenseman there. That one is pointed to him. Shoots. No!
There is no way he can look at that shot and be happy with it. He missed the net, and he's directly in the middle of the ice.
A great speed bump set up there. On to Stewart. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs. Chicago sent to the box for 2 minutes. It's tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. The player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Portland's getting the edge for the first time tonight with a power play.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
Wonderful stop. Tries to get it over the line. The penalty killers have struck again, getting rid of it out of their own end. He's got that point pass. He turned it. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. Back to the blue line. Point to point. Centering pass. It's blocked. Not enough to get it out. Puts it back. Possession taken behind the net. Throws it in front. A thunderous hit. Tosses it. That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time.
The Bulls can point to their goaltender and say thank you. They lead because he's given them that chance tonight. Mason's able to make that stop on a shot that changes direction. His positioning allows him to even be close to it.
Portland's got that win. Using the point. Propelled to Pouliot. That hit somebody. That was a great job. Shot back down. More time off the clock. Oduya's trying to work his way to center ice. Into the attacking end. Got a piece of that one. Got that pass in his own end. And he dumps it in. The Blazers go back so that they can come back on this power play. A shot right above the goalie's shoulder off the crossbar. Trying for it. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
Now that's a solid save.
This will make you sick to your stomach. It beat the goaltender, but not the crossbar.
Over 3 minutes have gone by in the second. Chicago's got the lead in this game, 2-0. They win it. Lots on that to Oduya. Sends to the point. He throws it there. Oh, he got it. You couldn't have chosen a better guy for that shot, or apparently a better guy to stop it. Portland's on the move in their own end. Loose puck, the defense got in the way there. Skates up the center zone wing. Can start the attack going in the zone. Directing that one to Valimaki. Portland's carrying on up the wing. And it's a good pickup. Chipped off the boards and ahead.
That's a pretty sharp play. Maybe he was a little bit of a pool player in his day. He banks this off the boards to his partner, much safer than going across the front of the net.
Cut that pass in his own end. And a save. Portland's in their own end, moving the puck. Pitching it to Oduya. Great work with the stick. Oh, the puck's in the net. It's a goal.
All kinds of odd goals happen from time to time. This one just works its way in.
The Blazers, with the scoring of that goal, have cut the lead in half, and still an entire period to play. They've won the faceoff.
Scored by number 28, Shane Prince. Time of the goal.
That was one. He'll get the number on.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Makes that play deep.
Neither team is giving up much in the way of room or scoring chances. Every inch of the ice is being contested. It's been a pretty good, low-scoring game.
Fires. Pad save. Ooh, hard one there. Starts a breakout by passing ahead of the play. Trying to go to Setaguchi. Takes a perfect pass. Boy, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right in the center. Shoots one. Lightning-like reflexes there. Great glove save.
Well, he had to be sharp there. That puck changes directions in front of him, and he's able to follow it to make the stop.
A little over 6 minutes play. Portland's gotten back to within one in this game. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. It's dumped in. Mason's puck to play, so he does. Chicago's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Takes that pass. Gets it in the corner. Muscled right off it. To Stewart. Chicago's on the move up the wing. Feeds the point. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
Oh, you got to get that on the net. He leaned into this. That thing was by the goalie, but he just missed the net.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Leads that charge into the zone. Snaps one. They score! And they've tied the game up.
We came into the game, guys, thinking these teams were evenly matched. Now we've played some of this contest, and here we are back at a stalemate.
Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Good defensive read with that one.
And by number 27, Shane Prince. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 56
Around through the corner. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Portland's looking to head man up the wing. Tries to get it on net. Score!
The next little bit will be crucial. Now that they've got the lead, how do they play with it?
Portland's been dominating play. They didn't have a lot to show for it, but they've now broken the tie. And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Got the save there. The battling continues along the boards. That puck still inside. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Brings it in for an attack. Handled in the corner by Oduya. And they've got it again. Chicago's got it and moving up the wing. Shoots one. Oh, and it's off the mark.
Coach is always told hit the net. He was trying to be way too fine with that shot, and unfortunately for him, skates away empty-handed.
Back to the point. Bumped off. Save with the pad. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage.
Letnin's positioning is pretty good here. This shot's deflected halfway to the net, guys, and he's sharp to make the save.
We have passed halfway through the second. Once we were tied. Maybe we'll be tied again. The Blazers look to make a difference up the wing. Terrific defensive work. Trying to get it back out there. Chicago's along the wing at center ice. And he picks it up. Carrying through center on the wing. Carries it to the corner. Puck leaves the zone, and so play goes back to mid-ice. He's got it. Steals that pass, a big steal. Great shooting lane. That's terrific goaltending.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Shot on. Oh, and he missed the net.
That was a dangerous chance, but unfortunately, we don't use soccer nets in hockey.
Well, it looks like the shooter's just trying to get this puck on net. Routine stop for the goaltender, not much challenge.
Chicago's got a face-off win. The Bulls with possession in the neutral zone. Didn't go very well there. Who comes up with it? A strong pad stop there. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Solid, clean win. Carries it to the corner. Puck loose, now picked up. Portland's winging it at neutral ice. Got it on his stick in the slot. He scores! 4 in a row.
Now this is a player defenders need to look out for. He has a wicked release, and you can see it on this play. He snaps it home from the low slot.
Mason's down in his butterfly a little early. That opens up the top of the net, and he gets beaten cleanly.
The Blazers have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Crosses that line. Right to the point. There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. Chip to Stewart. The Blazers get their goalie to the bench for the extra man. From the outside. The Bulls guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
The Blazers' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
A terrific scoring chance denied. It's out of the zone. Portland setting things up in the defensive zone. Slid back across from one point to the other. Score! A power play goal.
This shot is absolute laser that finds the back of the net. Nobody saw it until it hit the twine.
No matter what you do, sometimes the shot's just too good. Overpowers the goaltender. The slapper goes into the net.
Portland's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. And that's a face-off win.
On the power play by number 22.
Fires. Had flashed out to turn that aside. Play stopped. That puck is just held.
13 minutes, 19 seconds.
I'd like to say that the shooter was shooting for a rebound. At least I hope he was, because that shot had no chance of going in.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Outstanding point-blank save.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
A little over 6 minutes to go here in the second. So the scoring of that goal makes this a 3-goal lead. Can they make it 4, or will the pressure wilt them? Gives it over to the point. Shoots. That puck struck him in front. Lets it go. Gets a blocker on it. Picked up by the defense. Into the end of attack. No team worth its name is going to let that go.
That sounded like a car crash, guys. He's slowly gliding back to the bench.
He hangs on and gets the whistle.
Guys, bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately.
Won that face-off. Now what? Back and forth they go between the points. Good work there in goal. Laid on to Stewart. The Blazers up the wing lug the puck. He's got that pass at the point. Oh, that's a good shot. Great pad save. Taken over again. Portland's in possession as they travel up the wing. Hammers one. Got it all. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Defensive zone win. Chicago's in the neutral zone along the wing. Save. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Well, the goaltender read this really well. He's down in the butterfly, and he's going to stop this all day.
Just a bit over 4 minutes to go. They've scored again. Depending on which book you read, 3 may be the most dangerous hockey lead. We'll find out. And the pickup. Shoots. Oh, what a stop.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
The Bulls with possession up the wing. Work towards the corner by Setaguchi. Looks over his options from the corner. Slid the Bergdorfer. Controlling, but he's under pressure. In with it now. Shoots off the goal post.
I hated when this would happen. Even though the game's settled, I wanted that puck to hit the post and go in, so my number changes.
Back in his defensive end to get it. What a tremendous hit.
Well, that one's going to rattle you around. You get hit with nowhere to lean against the boards. That one hurts.
Good job done with the stick. Way to break up that play. Chicago's up the wing, settling things. Fires. They score! They only trail by a pair.
key to this goal is the quickness of his release. It gives him the advantage on this play, and the puck gets past the goaltender in a hurry.
The Butterflies of no help to him there. Thought he had the net closed off, but he doesn't. The puck's behind him.
Chicago's only trailing by 2 goals now, and there's lots of time left in the game, though we are in the latter stages of the second period. He's done it again. That's another victory at the faceoff circle.
Assisted by number 60, Andre Benoit, and by number 30.
Points it.
Evgeny Shvetnikov. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 6 seconds.
Passes into unhindered terrain. Good jab with the stick there. Chicago's looking to head man up the wing. Gains the zone. Slides it to the point. Lets it go. Waffle boarded.
1 minute left in the
The
second
drama
period.
heightens in this final minute of the second period. Intercepted that one at an important place. A punishing hit shuts that one down. Nudged along by the skate. Thinking attack here. 2 players came to the boards. Boom. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
Fires one. 40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time.
Tonight, the home team blank is dropping $50 gift certificates.
His team is behind. It would be further behind if not for big saves like this one. Intermission is next.
Has it all.
are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
Chicago's had very little time of possession, Doc. They've been outplayed in that category big time, but they're still in this game. One shot, and they're right in it.
Looking to Stewart. The Blazers organizing back in their own end. Snapping a pass to Stewart. He works it along with a pass off the boards. Gets that one on a cross. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Good grab again. Routine save, but a necessary one. The Bulls with a neutral zone possession along the way. He takes that point pass. Score! Off the iron and in.
That shot is delivered quickly before he can shut down the 5-hole. The puck scoots through before he has a chance to close it up.
Chicago's deficit is now only 1, and there's time remaining here in the third period to get it even. His team is ahead in this game, and he's doing a wonderful job in the face-off circle, springing it. Cut down on that rush. The Bulls are skating it up at neutral ice. Gives it to the point. On the Bergdorfer. Has to be really careful here. Pressing on with it up the wing. A shot. Just couldn't find the target.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Passes to the slot. Great poke check there. Missed the puck on the shot attempt. To the point it comes. Need to get rid of it. Shoots one. Blockered away. A big one-timer. Gonged away.
That's what we call a purpose shot.
The Bulls are out of their own end. Gains that offensive line. Prince is tripped up. That should be a penalty. Portland's got 2 on this one for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Chicago's power play has been strong. They have connected once. Let's see if they can make it twice on this power play.
So much of a power play is confidence. When you have a little success, you feel like you can do it again. That's what they should feel after they've already pocketed one power play goal.
Right in front. One-timer. Oh, and blocked away. What a great play. Skilled play by Benoit. The Bulls have possession in their own end. Gives it on a cross from the point. He hit the crossbar. What a ripper from the point. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Portland's minor penalty is for delay of game.
Anytime you shoot the puck from your defensive zone out into the crowd without touching anybody, it's a delay game.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
You don't get too many chances like this, Doc. A 5-on-3 power play. The key is to be aggressive, get the puck to the net, make those 3 penalty killers move all over the place.
And at an angle to Benoit. Broke it right up. In front. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
He had his eye on the puck the whole time. What a stop.
Anytime you get near a benchmark, you want to achieve it as quickly as possible. He was able to get it done. He can feel some satisfaction in that.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. And that one is cleared, and so the power play guys are going to have to drop back. Puck's loose, denied by the roadblock. Gets it out. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Wonderful block. Hard work here. Able to attack now. Took that away in his own zone. Good work in clearing it out. Long pass ahead, and he's got it on his stick. Lets it go. Great save. Pressed it between his pads. Play is stopped. A tad over 5 minutes have gone by. And we turn to page 32 of the broadcaster's handbook. The next goal could be a big goal. Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Smart recovery by Benoit. Skates it into the zone. Lets it go. Oh, deflected away. Brings a shot. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
Blocked. Save. Great defense. They're getting all organized now. Back on his stick. Back to the point. Pitch to Benoit. To the half wall. To the half wall. They've got all the gunners out. Fires it to the point. The Blazers' penalty kill has been terrific. That was a long one. This should pick them up. Nicely into the zone. Somehow, this one's going to come free. Turned a shot on net. Saved there. Trying to relieve some of the pressure. Oh, that's a good keep. That's a great keep at the line. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff.
Portland's defense hasn't been perfect. They've given up some quality chances. But when you got a goalie behind you with a glove like that, he can bail you out at the perfect time.
The Blazers control from the faceoff. Nicely into the zone. Puck picked up here. Shoots. Great stick there. And he holds on and stops play. Puck drop. Face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Onside. Flings it. That shot hit a man. The Bulls skated up on the side. Using the point. He's got it. Quick shot. Oh, and it's off the mark.
We sometimes forget the speeds these guys are playing at, but accuracy is a key in creating chances.
Nicely received at the point. Skates it across the blue line. Out to the half wall. And he gets it back. Feeds it in front. Slams it. He shot it wide. Good chance. Not a good shot. And here again is Ray.
The Bulls haven't helped themselves at all. They've had a lot of chances. No puck luck, but you've got to get the puck on the net when you're in the scoring zone.
I don't know if you believe in omens, Ray. Maybe they do. That maybe it's got to turn around before the game ends. They win the draw. What next? It'll come free, but not without a lot of work. Looking from the corner. Takes a shot. Save! He got all of it, and so did he.
Letnin's lucky. He just got a piece of that, but it was enough to make the stop.
Over 9 minutes play. So some success here. And they've cut the lead to just 1. Just a backhand. That one's deflected. Portland's lugging it up the wing. Oh, boy, what a hit.
I really like the effort that he's trying there to generate a turnover by finishing his check.
Knocked right off the stick. And Fry. Long lead pass to Oduya. A big collision there. Great save off a howitzer.
This always makes the fans stand up and take notice. What a crunching check delivered.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. In. Steps in from the neutral zone. Shot. Great point-blank save.
Great stop by the goaltender.
Outstanding body contact.
Good thing he's wearing the helmet, or that could have been very dangerous.
Oh, poke check saved one there. Shoot. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. A great wrist shot. Can't get it on net.
You've got to make the goalie make the save. Can't do that unless the puck is on the net.
Great offensive job here. Means nothing if they don't score, though. Down low to Pouliot. Sends it back the other way. Smart recovery by Oduya. Puck is thrown to Pouliot.
I'm not so sure any of the coaches want this game to be played like it is, but there is no slowing the scoring down. There's been great goals, bad goals, and a few in between.
And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
The best teams in the league find a way to win during the toughest parts of their schedule, Doc, and they have a tough schedule coming up. They have a string of games upcoming in their schedule. They're going to test them as a team.
Another face-off win. Just like his team, he's winning everything. Takes that pass from the other point man. Fires! Point-blank save.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Chicago's gliding along through the neutral zone. Propelled to Setaguchi. Got it at the point. With a blast! Pad block. Nice save. Tough to follow. Gets in. Looks over his options here. Save. Back on his stick. Still has control up the wing. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. That puck is held, and the whistle stops play.
50-50 grand prize winner. Tonight's jackpot is larger than ever before.
Over 7 minutes left to go in the period. Portland's got the lead, but it's only by 1, 5-4. Up to the point. Wrister. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Portland's controlling play now up the wing. Decides he wants the corner. Stood him right up. Fantastic shutdown. And in flight over the line.